Doug Ford is defending his top ally here at Queen's Park, his chief of staff. The NDP is calling on the Ontario Securities Commission to investigate Dean French's conduct after reports he got Patrick Brown's former chief of staff fired from the Ontario Power Generation.
Did Dean French break the rules when he did this?
No, well, first of all, you're accusing him of doing something that I don't believe he did. So that's up to the NDP, and we'll take it from there. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that they're taking this path, but that's up to them. I can't stop them.
You don't believe he did, or you know that he didn't?
Again, I said I don't believe at all that he did that. So we're gonna see where this goes.
Now, the questions didn't end there, though. When pressed further, Doug Ford acknowledged he hasn't asked his chief of staff if he indeed did try and get Alykhan Velshi fired from OPG, which is a Crown corporation.
Did you ever ask Dean if he did this?
You know, something I haven't yet.
Why not?
Maybe I will, because it's not at the top of my priority. We have so many things coming at us every single day from every single ministry. My focus is on turning this financial mess that we inherited around. Things like this, it's not on my radar, to be very frank.
But then how can you say that you don't believe he did it?
Well, again, I have trust in my chief of staff. I think he has integrity. He's honest. So I have 100% faith in my chief of staff. He's the best chief of staff I've ever seen.
Alykhan Velshi reportedly will receive up to $500,000 in severance for being fired on his first day at OPG. Velshi was Patrick Brown's chief of staff when Brown resigned as PC party leader amidst allegations of sexual misconduct. The premier was under fire at Queen's Park over the matter today.
He said, "I don't think he'd do that, but I haven't asked." That's what he said. It doesn't hold water.
It looks like Mr. Ford's, the Premier, is dodging, any responsibility for what his Chief of Staff is doing, but that's not how it works around here. You are responsible for the behaviors of your Chief of Staff, and furthermore, when you're interfering in an arm's length corporation and firing somebody out of vengeance, simply because that's what you like to do, you like to get your vengeance out on people now that you have power, it's absolutely unacceptable.